go back to normal, i.e., Sunday dinners, joint family outings, etc. No, no. The only thing that we're going to do jointly is this right here. It's going to be coming right across this right here. Oh, hell no. And they told her that they wanted Sophie's boys to have a relationship with a fair baby, but they weren't allowed to say that a fair baby was their brother to anyone. For a year and a half, the three of them made Sophie feel like crap. Like she was actually a bad person for having a problem with how they wanted things to go. Sophie would beg Noah to work on their marriage, telling him she still loved him and wanted to make things work. Noah would tell her he would only stay married for the kids and that he wanted them to essentially be roommates. He still wanted to go see a fair baby and Courtney whenever he wanted, and he bristled when the family therapist he and Sophie were seeing told him he needed to cut ties with Courtney to make things work with his current family. He consistently belittled and berated Sophie, telling her she was manipulative and abusive and that he was done putting up with that in his life. He stopped paying attention to his older three boys, consistently leaving scheduled time with them to go watch a fair baby. Y'all, I sat with Sophie for hours as she told me everything. We went through all the emotions. And when she asked, multiple times, mind you, if this was really her fault, I told her she needed to share her story so she could get some non-biased feedback. I also immediately told her she was absolutely not at fault and that anyone who said otherwise was clinically insane, but that's just my opinion. There is so much more to this story, but it's already so long. If there's interest and if she's okay with it, I will post an update later. So, is my friend the a-hole because she refuses to keep playing along with her husband and her best friend? So before we even get into the update, no, your friend is not the a-hole. As a matter of fact, she didn't overreact. She absolutely underreacted. And I will say that she's got more grace than I could ever show. There is no way that I would allow my husband, my best friend, or my best friend's husband, let alone all three, to tag team me and bully me into keeping a secret for them when the man that I've been with for 21 years cheated on me with my best friend and got her pregnant. Then you add in all the other things of he just wants to be roommates and all that. No, hit the bricks, motherfucker. You got to go, because where you're not going to be is here in my house. And the fact that we have children, specifically boys, nope, that is not behavior I want my sons to learn and think that they can do that to their partners moving forward. I want my kids to learn real quick the way you treat your partner. And guess what? When you cheat, exit stage left, because you are no longer in my orbit. Now, there is an update. So, update. OP edited to add. I legit have no clue how long divorce takes, so I probably oversimplified things. My bad. I apologize for the confusion. First of all, I love this community. All of your comments have been amazing and have made Sophie feel so supported. She's been reading them and told me that y'all have helped her see clearly that she has been abused, and she is grateful for all the kind words, wishes, thoughts, prayers, juju, etc. I can't tell you what that means to me. I got to actually physically see the effect you had on her, and it brought so much joy to my heart. Thank you all. Sophie is starting to get her shine back, and you all had a part in that. That is awesome. Okay, so before the update, we are going to get some answers to the common questions and concerns that popped up within the original post. Let's see. Number 1, yes, Sophie is filing for divorce and custody. As I'm sure many of you know, there are only so many details that can be shared during this process, so I'm sorry I can't give you more. But she has a good lawyer who is enraged on her behalf and is doing everything she legally can to get out of the situation as quickly as possible. She is becoming the queen of documentation and has all her ducks in a row as much as she can. 2, Sophie's kids know about as much as is appropriate for them to know, as do Leo and Courtney's kids. My heart breaks for all of them because they're all stuck in a mess that they had nothing to do with. You know what? Not only is that true, but it's great that you guys are seeing that, because the only innocence in this story, Sophie, obviously, and the kids on both sides, including a fair baby. Number 3, Sophie and her boys are all in therapy and are doing okay. If the other three are, they absolutely should be. We don't know about it. No one knows why Leo is going along with any of this. Sophie and I have talked about it for hours and hours, and we cannot come up with the reason. Lots of you have pointed out that there may be a kink thing going on or have wondered about his sexuality, etc. From what I know of him, Leo is a straight man, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, I don't actually have an answer for that one. Sorry. Now for the update. Sophie is divorced. Oops, edited to add. She met with her/his lawyers. It's probably not finalized yet, but I got excited. Sorry. She is okay with the outcome she got. Not thrilled, but relieved that she got many things she wanted and that this is finally on its way to being officially over. She is going to a different church congregation now, so she doesn't have to see them all every Sunday. She is healing and can see light at the end of the tunnel. I'm soaking up all the time I have left with her before she moves. I told my hubby that once she goes, we go. I don't want to be in the same city, county, or state as the others. As much as I love the area we live in, I'm done. Oh, girl, you are a friend. Noah, Leo, and Courtney are still, well, whatever they are. Noah is over at their house multiple times a week watching Affair Baby. It's been enraging watching him choose Affair Baby over his boys. But what can you do? What his family therapist said would happen did. He refused to legally set up visitation stuff for Affair Baby because he didn't want to do that to Affair Baby. So now he has to deal with it with his older sons. Apparently being Uncle Noah is more important to him than being a dad. Yes, that's how they're explaining this to new baby thus far. He's really little, so explaining is a loose term. Most of Leo and Courtney's kids know the truth. I don't know how they feel about things. My heart honestly breaks for Affair Baby and all the mess he is inheriting. I still see Noah, Leo, and Courtney every week at church. We don't interact much at all, which is good for me because I don't think I do well in prison. See? All right, I see you. I do. Same. The word is spreading slowly through our community about what happened, and as angry as I am, I do hope that people can be kind to them while still not being okay with what they did. Oh, you've got grace better than I do. Bless you. My kids have started to notice the gap between our family and Noah, Courtney, Leo, and are starting to ask questions. I just told them that our job is to be kind, and that's all we can do for now. Yes, hubby has quoted me back to me when I go on raging vent sessions, but he does it tongue in cheek for the most part. And that is it, friends. Sophie wanted me to tell all of you thank you for the kindness and support. She is on the road to healing, and we're going to let karma do its thing and leave this mess behind. Y'all are the best. Thank you for helping my friend. You know what? There's nothing for us to say because truly you did what was best for your friend. And it sounds like she's already got her path set. I love the fact that you actually want to leave and follow wherever she may go so that she still has close friends or, as you mentioned earlier, the family you adopted. I absolutely love that. So sorry for all the kids involved. Absolutely all of them. But your friend didn't deserve that. Two people did wrong in that picture, and that's Noah and Sophie. Then on top of that, you have Leo compounding the situation, and I'm not sure how he's cool with this, but to each their own. If he can love that baby as his own, the one thing that is for sure is that baby deserves love, no matter who the parents are. So I wish you all the best. Your friend is not the asshole. She is amazing. You are amazing for being her friend.